two are getting rough. My mind just sounds like Shia LaBeouf. It says no, 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 no. Just no, 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 no. And every time I see him with you, my heart sounds like Shia LaBeouf too. No, 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 no. No, no, no.
Malfurion versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
I must protect the wild.
Yo, chop your glasses and shake your asses. I wanna get with you and I feel up real nasty. Yo, you made me feel like it was the days out. And Lord, love me, homie, shoot it in like you're moving. No one can do it better than that. Listen to me, baby, like it's flowing like that. Got me, papi, let me sit you right back. Wanna be my fat toe when I sing lean back. Carmencita, nice to meet ya. I could be your mamacita, but the reefer with a FIFA on, with a blunt, Mr. James Bond. If you down, fucker, let's get it on. You really need this woman. I'm more than a summertime lover. Arriba, arriba, arriba. Copia, copia, copia. Baby, you really need this woman. You really need this woman. You really need this Dilita de ribay, dito tahunat. Alit na ay seksturya, kapuya, sudan ng hubat. Delikado ang feeling dato. Bundag ng ngita na uktaho. Ikaw man makaon magalo-halo. Ay kung labda, lang ka. Ayaw lagi ko gati ka, di ko madasa. Imong tama, ano na alistorya sa ata. Ayaw pagdali-dali kita sa mga sala. Madapanig ka mo, bisita lang ta sa simala. Nalog katong seryoso sila pa'y dumaan pa. Nahubog sa sinulog na nahulog. Lapagpuyo na las na lang ka. Ay kong labda, ha? You need this woman. I'm more than a summertime lover. Arriba, arriba, arriba. Copia, copia, copia. Baby, you really need this woman. You really need this woman. You really need this woman. You really need this woman.
Furion versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild. Nature must be preserved.
Well, that was very cute, but I don't know how powerful that is. I think the way you build the deck is meant to be attrition-based, not pure power-based. So it'd have to have like a ton of removal. Probably still run the big Druid package.
Malfurion versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
I must protect the wild.
Oh, his hand is fucking cancer. Worst possible matchup as well. I think this is one of the worst. The worst is probably Paladin, rather good. Get to Spreading Plague, I have hope. Fucking freeze me, what the fuck? Just trying to survive, I guess. I don't know if we definitely were Yosharaj primarily, but my goodness. Counter spell.
Excuse me.
Her hand was pretty bad. I'm not too upset about losing that.
Malfurion versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine. I must protect the wild.
I'll probably wrap this for 1 to draw a card if he doesn't do anything again. He might just Hellfire this, who fucking knows. Play this next turn, then we'll do Medivh and Earth the Scales. Oh my goodness. You can play this, but play your fucking lackey, dude. What's up, man? Holy fuck. Don't worry, I'm just as surprised. Play the 9-drop demon. Hey, what's up, Aaron? Just cheating minions for the fuck of it. Yeah, man, I want to climb. I think Victor is the best non-meta deck to climb with right now. Like, most serious deck I can climb with. So I'm gonna do this for a bit. I want to hit Legend so I can like actually test about running into random ass decks. This hand's so bad. Like, if I had the cards, I would play the Recruit Paladin, but I don't have the cards for it. Get on our serious climbing music. Should probably rename the stream. There, I renamed it. Let's see.
An incredible discovery.
I don't know the name if it's not changing. I want Edwin really badly for Kingsblade. Oh, for the deck. Let me turn this down a little bit. Yeah, Edwin is essential to Rogue, really.
A game? So kind of you to join me.
Game? You stupid piece of shit. Dude, I don't know why my title isn't changing. That's what I want. Thank God. Holy shit. What's this automod feature? Ask me if I would allow Majaka to say it. Yeah, it's a moderate. It's a new moderator feature where if it's like really suggestive language, the Twitch holds it for review. So it still doesn't stop black slander, but it does a really good job of seeing when Aaron Majaka is saying, "I'm just a broke bitch." I don't care, as long as my spell hits the goddamn table. Yep. Hatred. Brace it. The real threat of Yashiraj is that he constantly is threatening to bring more and more creatures into the field. It's not summoning these things. Like, yes, it sucks summoning a 3/3, but whatever, man. Who cares? It's Yashiraj.
My hand is too full.
No. No. The end is coming. Oh, no.
My hand is too full.
Hey, you want to buy a funnel cake?
For the wild.
Alright, dude. What's it gonna be? Cash or check?
An incredible discovery.
Oh. Oh. Delightful. Well, I'm running out of things to do to you. I think a really big creature is better than Mana Worm. Say some gay shit, Majaka, so I can do it again. Big Priest makes me want to kill myself. There's not a deck in Hearthstone that feels more unfair to play against. It's just Big Priest, because they win or lose the game on turn 4. And that's like really frustrating to play against, right? Winning or losing the game by turn 4 is like very, very unfair. Oh my god. Oh. How long can this go on? Counterspell? No. Mirror image? No. Ice barrier. Hey dude, you're out of main deck freezes. Can I please kill your ass? Alright, alright, I guess we should do real math here. The other secret is, here, let's check for something, I don't know. Just don't know what it could be. Alright, so the last one is Ice Block. He has 22 life, right? So we gotta do 21 damage right now. 8 plus this is 21. We hit him, I guess. Need to get rid of some of the cards in my hand in case he cold lights me. I'd like to have all of my cards available to me, including the swipes. The Time Machine Mage, or Quest Mage, is fine. They have to draw their whole deck to kill you. Like their whole deck, they have to have it in their hand to kill you. A lot of the time. Alright, looks like he's Hail Marying or he has combo. Alright, well played, I guess. So hard finding the right volume level for these kind of songs because like it always fluctuates. It gets all like epic kind of music, like, well, not all, but a lot of it, it like starts off really low and then it slowly picks up, picks up, picks up. Sort of like a car accelerating. Alright, well, let's kill that. We'll lead this guy out. Wait. Yeah, let's just run this guy out here.
You would wait and watch from far away, but you always knew that you'd be the one to work while they all play. And you'd lay awake at night and scheme of all the things that you would change, but it was just a dream.
Tim, I got a new mouse and mouse pad. Awesome. What kind of mouse and mouse pad did you get? You got like images you can link from like Google or something? This is, I'll show you my mouse in a second. Alright, so this is my mouse. It's a Logitech mouse. It has buttons on the side. Two buttons like right here and right here. It has two buttons over here. And then one button on the front for gaming, really. You need extra buttons. Razors aren't bad, man. They're just very, very basic. I used to have a mouse called a rat. It was a weighted mouse until it got water like in its laser sensor, and you could like change how much weight it had on it. It was like such a cool mouse too, but it's gone forever. We could kill this, but drawing big minions is better. So did you get the green one, I imagine? Is that why it's like the primary one? Christ. Where are my minions? We either draw either Prim Drake or Lich King that turn to survive. Malfurion would have worked as well. Looks like his deck's designed to counter something like me anyway, so I'm not too worried. Yeah, pretty legit, man. It's just the biggest problem I have with Razor Mouse is I don't want to like downplay because you just got it, man. I don't want to like make you feel bad that you like got it, but Razor Mouses are good for people that have like smaller thumbs. But like I have like pretty lengthy thumbs, you know, the basketball thumbs that black people have. So like when you have all these little buttons on the side, like it's really hard to distinguish which buttons you're actually pressing. So instead of using like that, I prefer to have like a small amount of buttons that are meant for very like very specific functions on my mouse, like reloading or melee or something to that extent. I use this for World of Warcraft. It's basically an extension of a keyboard. I've had this for the past like 4 years at this point. And it has all the key bindings up here for that shit, as well as a jump button and an analog. This is what I use if I want to have a lot of buttons for a mouse. And you basically use it on your left hand like this. And you use both your left hand and your right hand at the same time. But yeah, I can't use that kind of mouse. Like, one buddy, Gutierrez, like, he's, like, better at me in some aspects of PvP in World of Warcraft, but that's because he can really get to his buttons a lot faster than I can. That's, like, a big aspect of it. And that's because he has smaller fingers. So he can really, like, get to the button he needs to press and slam it really fast, because all the buttons are really condensed in that one location. So, like, a Razor is better for functions like that, but for something like Overwatch, I prefer to have this, because you don't need to press the buttons as fast, unless you're playing like Genji or something. I got a Logitech, yeah, same as me. And I used to have the Rat 7, I don't know what the difference is. I think you did have a mouse that was very similar to mine, because I remember commenting on it whenever I came over to your place, but I don't remember much about it. My memory isn't very good at like finite shit like that. Holy shit.
Feast of Winter Vale.
Christ! Sorry for screaming in the mic, but I fucking hate this kind of thing. Does this thing like do anything else? A deck like this is just really, really good against me. It's very frustrating to fight against. We may just have to Deathwing or something. We're gonna have to like be crazy, man. We're gonna have to like play Medivh and Earthen Scales next turn. And then do like Yashiraj next turn, and then Deathwing the turn after that. I'm chilling with the Corsair 55 keyboard, and it comes with 6 macro trees that I use. Not as bad as a keyboard. It sounds pretty good. Thought about getting a second keyboard like you have, Tim. Yeah, well, it's called a Nostromo if you're interested in looking it up further. I don't play very many games that need it anymore. Basically, my Hearthstone machine only plays this, so. Alright, so this will negate. I'll take 7 more from here, go down to 7. Check the charge. the reason I wanted to get this down is because I needed to Deathwing. I want this on the table so that I'm able to do something more than just rely on the top of my deck. I could use this as a means to like get more stuff out here in the contender field. What decks counter Crazy Mage and Priest? Because Control Warrior is not cutting it. What beats Crazy Mage is Hunter. What beats Priest is Hunter. So, play Hunter. Lamau, you want to see my totally pro play that doesn't involve any thinking whatsoever? Eat my dick. Yeah, dude, I know you worked really hard to build up this fucking bullshit-ass field that I can't touch. I know you can't run Death in your stupid-ass deck because you're running that stupid-ass Spiteful Summoner. So however you deal with this is a fucking mystery. Yeah, lethal on the table. Unless he does something to change that! Then it's concrete, perhaps? Delightful. Delightful, Genova. Delightful. Eat my dick with your stupid ass Zoo Priest. I actually have nothing against this deck. It just seems really weak to me. I think you found a taunt. Oh shit. Does this matter? Does that matter? Oh my god, it matters! Holy crap, that's gotta die. Nice. This deck seems pretty good against Cube Lock, which is the deck to beat right now. With any luck, we'll draw Ultimate Infestation and just win this game next turn. Can I feed it? Can I feed it anything? Can I feed you the gem?
Quickly.
Holy shit.
Is someone injured?
Why'd you quit? Are you kidding me? You really quit? You must have had somewhere to go or something. Unless I had lethal. Did I have lethal? Yeah, I probably had exact lethal. I would say aggro paladin, but aggro paladin's really bad against cube lock. Except for the way you have your deck built, Majaka. So you can't exactly just say aggro paladin. Murloc paladin might be good against those decks. So Murloc paladin's probably your best bet if you're trying to find an aggro deck that wants to climb past those type of decks. Warlock Paladin is probably one of the most competitive decks right now. I know Aggro Paladin was projected to be the best deck at the start of the week, but it's going to lose its strength as the coming weeks come because a lot of people were playing Aggro Paladin. So, of course, its stats are going to be inflated. Delightful. I'm not summoning Poisonous because knowing him, he has fucking steal your shit out the basket card, so I'm not gonna like run into that and fucking cry myself to sleep. What's that? We'll probably just play this next turn.
You wish to live forever.
Why? Heal this. Play around the other Drake. Or not. Forge your fucking hatred. In the unlikely event that you guys have epic music lurking around somewhere in your playlist, feel free to link it. What the fuck? I do not have dragons in my hand now. Killing that. Still killing this. This card is terrifying. Guess we don't have to kill it anymore. Just looking for Anduin. I'm gonna kill this instead. Much more of a threat now. We'll still do the 12 to his face. I want him to be like afraid. last a worthy disciple. Alright. He's probably gonna take polymorph or something. I don't fucking know. It's gonna take him all turn to do it. All turn. We should have actually killed this, now that I've really thought about it. But we'll be fine. If we killed this, we would have played around as Anduin. Got it, bud. I will take your profit, Valen. I really don't want this in my hand. Song's pretty good, Mip. I know this plays in the Anduin, but if he had it, he would have played it by now. This might be Anduin, who knows, but he doesn't have it in these cards. Holy crap. If this is what he's just now deciding to play in, when I'm going to lose my mind. This is 15. Oh, it goes up to 5. Fuck! What a play. Doesn't have Anduin. He wouldn't have played that if he didn't have Anduin in hand. I don't give a fuck, dude. I don't give a fuck that you don't have Anduin. I really don't care. Too often does Priest have it in the top 10 cards. Kept every single card in his opener. He has a 1-drop, he needs to point it out now. He's trying to wait for Recruit, but I think he needs to get the 1-drop out now. He's gonna do more damage in Recruit, I feel. Holy shit, dude. Kept every card in your hand. How did you expect this to go? Yeah. If you're wondering what he's talking about with his mistake, he needed to play this on this side, but he fucked up. Played it on the other side. Alright, from Drake. From Drake, baby. He's trading. This looks pretty bad.
I got some dope on my mind. In the zone, I do not know what I'll find. There's nowhere to go and there's nowhere to hide. Just roll up a backward and I will suffice. Came for some action, I'm having a time. Came from the ashes and capitalized. Smoking the zone, I don't talk on the phone. Stick with the package and that was advised. Be watching your tone when you talking the tone. See off of the snow and I'm off of the drone. Even when paper was awfully low, I always knew I could do what I want. Law of attraction is always imagining. I want the acid turn me to a pacifist. Go where you're passionate. Shit is abundant, there's no need to ration it, yeah. I take a cup and I action it, yeah. My mama hand, I put some cash in it, yeah. I am not waving a flash in it, yeah. I am not. I think I'm stuck in a moment in time. I hold my place, they was holding in line. I know what I know, I don't know if I lied. I know what I know, I don't know if I died.
Sitting on the stars where you find me, find me. You could take a trip, you know where I'll be, yeah. Just hop on a cloud, it ain't too far. There's no coming down from where we are. Sipping on the stars where you find me, find me.
We're almost through this. Just a little bit longer. Hell yeah.
I waited and waited and waited and now it's alive. I thought it would never arrive. Had to think twice to surmise. I thought about quitting, I couldn't, I didn't. I do what I do to survive. I'm looking at you in your eyes, keeping it true to the tribe.
No, it's actually hell for the big druid player. Only because I am at the mercy of their draw. In my opinion, at least.
I shoot the J and I'm splashing it, yeah. I take your cup and I'm ashing it, yeah. My mama had not put some cash in it, yeah. I am not waving, I'm flashing it, yeah. I am not. I think I'm stuck in a moment in time. I hold my place, they was holding in line. I know what I know, I don't know if I lie. I know what I know, I don't know if I died, yeah. Sipping on the star is where you find me, find me. You could take
Ah, fuck. We have to melee to play around Tareem. Even though this isn't Tareem, we have to melee to play around it. If he draws it. He Tareems. Oh, wait, it doesn't play around it. I mean, like, we probably still make that attack anyway. I forgot this weapon wasn't one attack. It's really a pitiful excuse, but I honestly didn't calculate this weapon as 2. I calculated it as 1.
Reporting for duty.
Nice. So this equips it to. Okay, so I'm fine to play this. Almost missed lethal, holy shit. Sea Giants are a success in the deck over the Evans. So you don't so you ended up testing it and not liking it? Okay, that's fine. If it isn't, if it wasn't working, then I'll just run level up. It's just like if you look at the Evans and you look at that deck, doesn't it make sense that the Evans is supposed to go into that deck? It runs 3 weapons, so 6 weapons total. It makes sense to me. And I wanted to test it, but if you did the testing for me and you say it's not good enough, I won't run it. I don't think Sea Giants are the thing though, because I've been playing Sea Giant and Shaman myself. And Sea Giant doesn't seem to be, like, universally good. I'll be right back. My towel fell off my chair. We are in trouble this match. He has Keliseth in the Warlock deck. Yeah, Leo, I'm tired of not being at a rank where I can expect what to play. I'm tired of fighting just random whatever the fuck these people feel like playing decks. Get the Plague next turn. This is the best play, I'm sure. If he just taps, play some shit of minions, then I'll just play the Sprite. But otherwise, I'm gonna play Plague. Contend his field. How long? How long? Well, this is Epic Music stream, so I'm putting back on Epic Music. Okay. Whoa, that card is scary. I think it works because it's another close to free or cheap minion that's overstated. Yeah, I know. I understand why it goes in the deck. I just don't think it's... What's this?
For the wild.
Yeah, because I'm trying it in my Shaman decks. Like, I'm like convinced it's a good card. It's just, it's bad against Warlock because they wipe your field. You just never have tokens on the table. Alright, well, that's terrifying. I think we're dead. I don't know how, but I think we are. Maybe we could have spreading a little bit later. I don't know. Maybe we should have just took the damage, played the Sprite, took our Lickens, whatever. It's fine. The Serenite, yeah, Meme King, we're for sure in trouble. The moment he dropped the Cobalt Scalebane, rather, and that was
Malfurion versus
terrifying to deal with.
Dear Malfurion.
My beloved Tyrann.
What's up, Mike?
And his name is John C.
Yeah, thanks for subbing on YouTube, brother. Oh my god, would you unban fucking... Would you unban Mike? Mip? Mike, I'm making you a mod, dog. Holy shit. Just don't ban each other. Christ in heaven. When you play Big Priest and Shamans instantly concede to you, and they instantly concede to you on turn 1. Thank God, I fucking hate those decks. What do you think of the Hunter list? Oh, the list you linked me out. I didn't check it out yet. I'll check it out when I get a free moment. How do I don't know how to do this stuff. You're now gonna be a mod as soon as I find it. Glad you like it, brother. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good universal follow alert. he had duplicates in his deck. Christ in heaven, man. Thank you. I got this at the Tesla store. Yeah, so right now, Meme King, we are doing an epic music, epic climb stream. So only epic music is allowed because we're hardcore serious mode right now. Big Druid is the best deck on ladder next to Raza Priest. I promise you. Right now, at this current moment. You are really good at this game. What's your proof?
done.
The world was on fire and no one could save me but you.
My magic will tear you apart.
That's neat.
Won't make foolish people do.
Okay.
Happy Feast of Winter Veil.
Dreamed that I'd meet somebody like
Get bow lackey. Turn 1, no secret. That's his tempo play. Followed up with a primordial glyph that he probably kept in his hand. Who knows though. Mike, say something. Is your moderator status working? Do your damage to me. Oh yeah, enjoy your piece of shit minions. I don't know if you have to press a button to unmute yourself in the thing, Mike. I don't know how this shit works. Alright, that is 100% counterspell, and yeah, I'm not trying to get counterspelled. Not 100% counterspell. I was wrong, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, we'll just play about Fury next turn. Just getting counterspelled there looks like so fucking terrible for me. I'd rather just play around it. Tell you, man, I'm a sucker for these female vocals. This song is really good. It's really good.
We have many secrets.
Easy, 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 easy. Teach you to play Cabal Lackey. You actually aren't supposed to play. I don't play Cabal Lackey. I play Secret Keeper. Because it's going to actually do something when you don't have secrets. And when you do have secrets, it doesn't punish you for not having them on curve. Alright, let's give him one of these. Let's hit him with another one of these. Raise your rage. Sure. Hello, Mike. You're now a moderator. I'm clubbing closer to get to that rank 4 to fight you. Sure. I welcome the challenge. Alright, that was actually okay in terms of, like, slamming random minions. I'm really sad about this counterspell about to hit my fucking ultimate infestation. Ooh! Yeah, we want this counterspelled, oddly enough. What is he talking about? Sometimes Rich, his autism just really shows. Never had Hearthstone before me, chocolate Overwatch, and I'll be fine.
What to do? What to do?
Yeah, man, Mip worked hard for his moderator status. He ran an entire trivia event for my channel. That was a lot of fun, actually. Hope we can do that again soon sometime. Ah, my nose is irritating me. Christ, man, I'm gonna go take care of my nose. Be right back. Gotta point out the sprite. He's control locked. There's no reason to be like, oh my god, it's a Cobalt Librarian. He's gonna kill me. Fucking kill me. So, who wants to be the designated, spectator, person I spectate while I use the bathroom? Who has interesting yet compelling gameplay to share with the rest of the people here? I don't need the ramp just yet. I don't mind sitting here for a bit. Yes, sir, right here. Cube lock. It's gonna be Mip unless somebody else says anything. What's up, Adam?
Side effects. Trust me.
The land serves me.
Adam, we are seriously climbing now. I've had enough of being rank 5. So I'm just moving.
For the wild, feel my wrath.
This one will be very useful.
Neat. Neat creature. Be a shame if something happened to it. I don't have to use the bathroom just yet, Mip, but when I do, I'll let you know. 25 damage from hand incoming? I'm not convinced. playing Fruit Ninja. Holy shit, guy. Come on, Bush. Alright, so what about this one? Do we plan on doing anything about Lich King, you know, being at 1 life? No? Okay, that's cool. I want Lich King to draw me another card. Bring it, bitch! This is your final turn. From here on out, I have control of the table. This is my world, Anderson. My world! I want him to have more of these shitty void caller minions on the table, I guess. I don't think he can produce lethal. I don't know how he does it if he can. Probably something to do with Umbra. As far as I can see, he can produce. So this is 10. How does he get the rest of it? Oh, that's cute. Oh well. Can't run silence on my deck. Doesn't make any sense to run silence on my deck. I have to cut Yashiraj and all the kinds of shit. Yeah, I said I could do it in that situation. Forgot he could sacrifice the ooze thing. I don't know if there's another play that could have, like, kept me alive. Maybe I should have killed Doomguard. I couldn't have killed Doomguard. I couldn't get to it. Wow, this hand is really bad. Where's my song? I'll get it in a second. I hope he's control warrior. I don't have to worry about actually playing this game. Right now I'm on my... It has to be epic. If it's not epic, we can't listen to it, man. The focus of today's stream is climbing with serious decks and listening to epic music. Right now, the deck I want to play is Big Druid. Other serious decks would be Aggro Rogue. Some form of Face Hunter, but I'm not sure yet, though. Let's just go ahead and swipe this guy. I'm not really using to swipe this game on anything. Could have killed Umbra instead of healing the Lich King. Yeah, that makes sense. He would have gotten 2 less Doom Guards. I will do that next time I'm in a scenario where I have the option to kill Umbra. I just wanted to draw another card off Lich King. Because Lich King cards really end the game. Holy fuck. Why was Acolyte the only card he's played? We're gonna do pass the turn again? Gonna play the coin, hero power pass. I fucking hate Control Warrior. I'm so glad it's not a deck. It's the most boring deck to play against. By far. They're probably still going to nourish for mana. So we have enough cards in our hand. Tally ho. he should melee this. I don't see any reason why he shouldn't. You're boring to play against DREADICUS Bane. I don't know, man. I play a lot of fun decks that make you actually think. Alright, let's start with definitely Dragon Lord, because this is the highest tempo play I can make. It has no chance of pulling greedy sprites for my deck. Annoying. Whatever. All of his burst is gone. All that's left is stupid fatigue shit. If I wasn't so afraid of him somehow killing this and all my dragons while keeping Gramash, I would have just let it live and just hit him in the face. But like, I'm not used to fighting Control Warriors, so I'm just not immediately understanding or like immediately conscious of like what he's capable of doing. I don't know if we actually run out of threats against this guy. I haven't fought a Control Warrior with this deck. Gonna kill that. There's still a decent amount of pressure. And I want to have better options in my head. Shovel the Coin in. Do that 3 damage, big boy. Ice Poncho. What is up, my nigga? What a massively annoying card. I'm afraid that if I heal off of this stupid creature, I'm going to somehow get a taunt minion and then a hate life. I also want to make sure I'm using my teach charges for the biggest possible creatures. This is really good. Oh no, that keeps me alive. It looks like it does, so.
What now?
How delightful. Give me my armor! Cock blaster. And I'm just chilling. I gotta deal with my wet ass laundry because the dryer, or sorry, the washing machine didn't empty its water, so I'm gonna go waiting for these to, like, air dry, so like a lot of the big elements of moisture get out of it. We're gonna like take it to the dryer in a bit. Wow. Sounds really loud. I gotta turn it down. I don't know if he fully thought this through or not. Alright, so now we have to figure out how we fatigue him. That's actually the best possible draw. I needed to do this turn. Let's get taunts. We'll save this for Alex Draza. We're just gonna drop this as a 10 drop. Like, it's a 10 mana 10/10. Darkness, man, that card's fun. I wish I had it. I tried a lot of decks, but it's a 4 mana 20/20, but it stays dormant until, or sorry, battle cries give your opponents candles in their deck, and each time they draw one of those candles, like the ambush Nerubians, each time they draw one of those candles, it blows out one of the candles, and it makes it to where the darkness slowly takes over the board, essentially, thematically. So when your opponent draws all 3 of the candles, the 20/20 becomes undormant, and then it can attack, I imagine. If it's not able to attack immediately, I don't understand what the point of the card is. You ran into some rogue. Yeah. That card is so bad, but it's so cool. It's so cool. It has to work at something. And it's not bad. It's the counter to Rosa Priest. If Rosa Priest is ever the most dominant deck in the format, the Darkness will be a card in decks. I promise you. It will be just slapped into Q block. I promise you. Raza Priest can never be the best deck now. Same with J-Druid when they made Skulking Geist. J-Druid was good, it was really good, but Skulking Geist made it so the deck wasn't unbeatable. Well, then it sounds like people need to start sliding the Darkness into their fucking Q block decks and shit. I don't fucking know. Maybe I play the Darkness and Druid. Big Druid. Even though I already countered the deck, so it makes no sense, right? But Q block loses to Priest, I imagine, right? In my head, it makes sense that they would lose a combo deck that's, like, actually consistent. And, like, I have to agree, it is the best deck right now. And I said this before that I thought it was the best deck. Even Rich agrees as well. But the reason it's not the confirmed best deck is because it isn't on all the sites as the best deck. Once it's on all the sites as the best deck, then you can effectively target it. But right now, only the best players are playing Raza Priest. So, it doesn't really matter if it's the best deck or not. Nobody's playing it. In the frequency in which the best deck would have people playing it at. So, like, right now, or sorry, about 3 days ago, I would say the best deck was Aggro Paladin. Now the best deck is Q block. And by best deck, I mean the deck that sees the most play on ladder because people think that it's broken. And right now, people think it's Q blocks. That's the deck people are trying to beat. They're playing Acidic Swamp Oozes. They're playing Silence Effects. That's the deck that everybody's trying to target, which it is a really easy deck to target. Oh my god, you lose this game. But once Raza Priest starts being the deck that needs targeted, the Darkness will see play. That's what it's in the game for. It's not in the game to just be a powerful card. Even though it is a powerful card, if you play a deck that does it right. It's in the game to beat Raza Priest. Alright, I'm switching back to the epic playlist because this is an epic stream. I have decreed it. That was lackluster, to say the least. At least we got some shit cards out of our way. Just drop this daddy next turn. No matter what he bumps into with this, we'll be able to clear it off with the Primordial Drake. Let's see. People said a lot of stuff. They just def it by then? I mean, yeah, sure. They do something to it, but it doesn't matter. It's the fact that you're stunting their ability to play Kazakus or Razakis or Kazakus. That's all that really matters. We need to draw... Oh, we build all the urgent scales. Shit, man. We are in trouble. Negated. 5, 10. We're dead. Sorry, boys. We're dead. Just out aggro Priest somehow? Yeah, I mean, that's the obvious answer. But... it comes to, like, people who like certain decks, they're going to still want to play those decks. Like, Q block isn't going away anytime soon. So if people want to continue to play Q block, they're going to have to play cards like the Darkness. Or they'll eventually figure out cards like the Darkness will make it so that they can win those matchups. Regardless if the Darkness never comes unsheathed. It's just the fact that they're not really doing anything else. So why not just drop the Darkness on 4, right? In my like... analysis of the situation, right? I wish Ambush was a playable again for Rogue. you have to have the darkness before they Raza, which is not always the case. Well, sure, I understand that. It's never gonna 100% counter the card, man. That's like saying you don't put Spellbreaker in your deck because you're not gonna have Spellbreaker whenever all the time whenever they have the lackeys, right? But you still play Spellbreaker because when you do draw it, you win the match, or you at least make it very favorable from that point on, right? If that was the argument, then there's never an argument for playing tech cards, so I don't really like that at all. But yeah, you are right. That is a factor that you can't ignore because it's a pretty important factor. But when it comes down to it, like you can't guarantee anything when it comes to that kind of when it comes to that kind of mentality. This is Key Block and Raza Priest. Key Block is very vulnerable weaknesses. Raza Priest doesn't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Raza Priest does have weaknesses. You play the Darkness, Raza Priest has a weakness. They can't combo off. But you're right. Raza Priest is a very powerful deck, even if it's getting countered by the Darkness. The Darkness isn't even that powerful of a counter to the card. All it does is stop its combo from working. It doesn't stop the deck from working, you know? Whereas, like, Acidic Swamp Ooze stops a significant portion of Q Block from working. And Spellbreaker stops a significant portion of Q Block from working. Right? The Darkness is good in Demon Lock deck. I think so. What the fuck? Why? Why are these here? What the fuck is going on?
The land serves me for the wild.
Did we go through all of my songs already? No fucking way. Oh, there we go.
I ain't talking.
Whoa. What's wrong with you?
Follow the rule.
Yeah, I'm totally fine with that. I'd much rather Death Wing you anyway. We got some more song requests. I'll get to it after this song. Yeah, this is good. We go with Yasharaj. We attack here. Probably not. Maybe. Yeah, sure. Rank 6 cover for that booty. Alright, I'll be waiting for you. It's gonna be Tyrion. Let's put damage on Yasharaj. lot of people are hanging out in stream tonight. Hello, everybody. Hello. Alright, good that he's filtered the nonsense out of it. Let's get something good. Let's kill this guy off. I know he gets the draw card, but it's fine. This does a lot of... 2 damage is going to be relevant. Lets him kill off one of my guys. If I, like, wrap this guy for 1, he's able to trade these 3 and see this and this guy into this. Now he can, like, clear 1. Bringing darkness to target only 1 card is not worth it. It's targeting 2 cards. It's targeting the entire deck. And it's targeting, yeah, it's targeting 2 cards and it's targeting the entire deck. It's not like it's targeting 1 card. But yeah, I understand your argument. I'm not like moronic. I understand what the argument is. I don't know, man. Don't know. What else I don't know about this fucking play?
This jungle hides
He is much more durable than I expect him to be. I like his deck though. It filters out the shitty 2 and 3 drops. Looks like it's Bizarre focused too, so it's fucking greedy, but it works. Alright, well, I'm cheating. Drawing cards right now is not going to win me the game. So I hope they doesn't have Tareem. That's a very Tareem-like tap. Fuck me. Alright, so we can still survive. I guess it's fine. This is just in case we don't draw a creature next turn and we need to buy ourselves 1 more turn. Which I'm not sure if the map even lines up that way. I think it does. Oh god. What do we need next turn? Ultimate Infestation, maybe? Alright, let's go. Oh my goodness. It targets Raza and Kazakus. It targets both of them. He can't play Kazakus or Raza. So if he has those 2 cards in his hand, he literally is down 2 cards the whole time he's fighting you. If you get the guy out before his Kazakus, of course. But you're going to get it out before Raza if you have it in your hand, obviously. Alright. I think it's this. It's almost the same thing as this. Except we get to do more stuff. Taunt. I believe we gain armor. I don't really need this book right now. Alright, hold on. Let me get your guys' requested songs up. My bad.
His name is John C.
Your boy Danny, thanks for following, brother. Hope I can bring this game a win for you. If I had the darkness, I'd test it. Sometimes I like blowing smoke out of my ass, but I don't have all the cards in the game. I can't test every single scenario. What is this? Oh my goodness. What a madman. He wants on this table now, dude. I'm certain it's this, but like, what do we do now? If he has Consecration, we die if I attack his 4-3 or his 5-3. I think we've got to lose by Drake. Christ. Alright, so we can adapt our guy for taunts. We can Shadow Visions for the last earthen scales in our deck. And gain 4 health to bring ourselves above the 9 damage you can do next turn. As well as some of the 2-2.
Death is eternal. My turn is not.
I don't see anything else. I like the Shadow Vision play the best. We have to draw Shadow Visions next turn. We could use this to draw it, I think. This is Consecration. Eat my dick! No! What a deck, man. Yeah, man, it was an epic battle regardless. I'm happy. I don't mind losing to decks like that are actually innovative and, like, are trying to do something that's not just traditional. And what's up, Willard? I need dollars is what I need. Okay. This is the last match I could do for the night. I have to go pick up my roommate from work. I don't think I'll be able to get back on later on tonight. So I gotta text it real quick. Okay. We're not gonna use the coin. That's moronic. I remember when that Hobgoblin was a fun ass card, man. I remember Reynad made like a Hobgoblin like taunt deck. Like what's it called? What is the 1/2 called? That Annoyatron. He made like a Annoyatron Hobgoblin deck right before it got like nerfed, or not nerfed, it got like taken out of the meta, I believe. But yeah, it was never a card. Overwatch, aka Willard. I was playing Going tonight. It's alright. It's been a lot of fun. This guy's a very shitty hand. But I'm okay with people having shitty hands, especially when I need to leave. Sadly, I know streams got a lot of viewers, but I'm not gonna let my roommate walk back in the cold. What in the fuck? This is what you want to do? This is what you want to do. Alright. Holy shit, dude. Get back on after? I mean, I can, but I'm not going to be able to get on for like hours and hours and hours, but I can definitely get back on for you guys. It'll take me like a total of like 30 minutes to like get him and then come back and all that shit. Yeah. Let's race, baby girl. Here comes the weapon. Fireball Frostbolt doesn't kill me. You gotta do something more creative than that to get me. Uh-oh, it's getting creative. Alright, we're good. He made some terrible plays. I don't know if he's new to the deck, but that was pretty bad. Forgetting about like his bad hand, he was making some bad plays. He should have never traded in Mana Worm to that 3-1. Incredible. Alright, so I'll be back on in about 30 minutes. I'm gonna go pick up my roommate. If you guys want to come back in and watch the stream, feel free. Mip, if you want, I can just spectate you and I can just turn off my camera and my mic, leave the music on or whatever the fuck. Unless somebody else wanted to be spectated. But I'll be back in like 30 minutes-ish. I'm going to turn off my camera and shit now, though. What's it called? The song request will still be on. So feel free to request music. And I hope to see as many of you guys as possible when I get back. We will do our best to get Legend. And the reason everybody's playing Corridor Creeper is because the card is very, very powerful with the card Patches. Even if Patches isn't even in the deck, it's just the fact that your opponent's playing it, it's going to give you a greater possibility of it being good. I can explain it more later on if you ask me again, but I gotta go. I'll catch you guys in a bit.
Happy Feast of Winter Veil.
My thanks.
Incredible discovery!
feast of winter veil.
The light shall bring victory.
Base creator.
Happy feast of winter veil. Thank you.
Happy feast of winter veil.
Wow.
Job done.
The light shall burn you.
The one and only Scanny. The one and only Scanny.
The light shall burn you.
I have returned. Thanks, Mip, for holding it down for me. For those who remain, we shall... Wow, 7 people still remain. I love you guys. You guys love me. You guys love Mip. Your resident sleeper. Alright. You guys want to see this game to conclusion? Or, oh, thank God, he got fucking Barnes. I never want to see this deck succeed. Is this like budget Big Priest? As long as his obsidian statue doesn't get copied. The game can go either way.
Thank you.
The one and only Skinny Beats.
What a fucking mess. Yeah, this game's over. Alright, let's get back on ladder jets. Thanks again, Mip, for playing some games for me while I was gone. Leo doesn't seem too thrilled with your deck. So what's up, guys? We're getting back on the epic music grind as well. So if you have any epic music, please link it in chat. We've got some pretty good songs so far, so I'm pretty impressed with that. I don't have very many songs left on my playlist that you guys haven't heard already, so... Like, we already heard this song before. I think we've heard every single song that I have. I'll put on one more song, but I'm going to be relying on you guys after this song to find more. I'll let you know if I win this game. Okay. I think you're, like, super favored to win at that point. Like, he has no field left, and you still have an entire hand full of shit. We have to kill this. We will lose to South Sea Captain if he had it in his hand, or has it in his hand. Alright, Mip, catch you later, man. Thanks for stopping in. Interstellar soundtrack is pretty epic. Yes, it is, actually. Interstellar is one of my all-time favorite movies, man. Can't believe that, like, me and my buddies were talking about, like, what our favorite movies are, and Interstellar, I didn't even mention it. I don't know why I didn't. That's one of the best movies that's coming out in a while. But yeah, link, don't link the whole soundtrack to Interstellar, because we don't even listen to Interstellar for fucking an hour and a half, you know? But if you have any specific song you want to listen to Interstellar, feel free, man. I'm going to listen to my next song. Going into my actual playlist to find it. It's Nier Automata. Fantastic game that I never played, but I do plan on playing it. Alright. We'll play the Lich King and the Armor card next turn. We'll use this in case of emergency to buy ourselves some time for the Lich King, or for Deathwing. But until then, let's start stacking up them songs, baby. Why isn't my deck tracking, by the way? What the fuck is this? There we go. It's a lot of attack. What does that mean? SI?
He scares his toes.
Does that mean he for sure has Vile Spine? I think it's still this. We'll just be down one creature with the Spreading Plague, I guess, whenever we play Coon. Nice. What a baller, man. He's making the plays that has to be made. Probably just get to play Deathwing here soon. We'll get some more damage off our Coon or whatever. Like, I want to get Deathwing out of our hand before we have to draw any real cards. Most notably, Ultimate Infestation. Alright, so this is definitely the time for him. Good draw. Easy. Probably have to melee this. You have to kill it in case he has a bounce effect. We don't want to be able to bounce it a billion times. Do you have Vile Spine? Might just have it. Oh, I just want Legend so badly. Bring me from rank 5 garbage. I don't deserve to be here. So what do you guys think the best 2 decks are in the meta right now? You have to choose only 2 decks you thought were the absolute best decks in the game right now. What do you think they are? I deserve rank 5 garbage. Gotta be careful, I have a buddy in this range of ranks. It's late enough in the month where it's like very, very unlikely that we keep against each other. So we have a vote for Q-Block and Raza Priest. I don't want to reveal what I think they are until the very end. Of course, like, there's, like, what the best decks are in the meta, and then there's the best decks that you think are in the meta to combat the best decks in the meta, right? Okay. Ooh, actually, one more song before we go to the song requests. Some good old Metal Gear Solid. What in the fuck is this? Must be like original or traditional zoo, I guess. What an adorable play.
A game? So kind of you to join me.
Forget how quiet this song is. I can actually turn it up moderately high. Is that all we get? Only Ninja has an idea of what the two best decks are in the meta. Oh, this is really debilitating.
I always win.
Do you want to attack with this first? What is he preserving it for? Alright, dude. I don't know why you preserved this, but you probably need it right now. I mean... What does your deck do, dude? Why were you afraid to get rid of your lackey? Does he only run like 2 demons or something like that? Illidan and fucking Prince Malchezaar? I don't fucking know, man. There we go. We got some answers now. Raza Priest and Malygos Druid. You really think Malygos Druid is that good, Leo? It felt good, but only against Raza Priest and Q-Block.
I must protect the wild.
Too busy smorking.
Must be preserved.
I don't think we need 2 Myers. I like 1 though. Hopefully he's not aggro druid. I don't know. I do agree with Abdullah or Ninja that Q-Block and Raza Priest are the 2 best decks in the game right now. But Q-Block is what, like Adam said earlier, very exploitable. And I agree with him before then, obviously, but it is true. It's a very exploitable strategy. But once people start like targeting it, I don't think it will be the... Oh my god. It's like somebody's playing your Malygos deck, man. But barring that, I think Aggro Rogue and Raza Priest are the best decks in meta. Once people like figure out how to like deal with Q-Block, that's what I expect to happen. He'll ignore that guy. Listen to the vocals. Hold on. Let's rewind it real quick. I want you to feel it. Do you guys feel like the female vocal is just like This is big druid music right here. Just dropping big ass titans. Yeah, man. Love that shit. Alright, so we gotta, like, actually kill this guy before he becomes a problem. So, like, this and this actually seems fine. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna put on Nightbot now. I think it's this. I don't think it's the melee. We have 17 damage on table plus this. So we need the melee if we're gonna be able to kill him next turn with Alexstrasza. That's all because of the armor. Because the armor's up next turn, we need to be able to kill him with just Alexstrasza. So I can't explain it all, but we need to melee him that turn. Is what it comes down to. We still play Alex next turn. Oh yeah, that's a great point. I didn't think about it because I don't play Rogue that often. Even though I know that it's like a really good deck. But yeah, that's very true. You play Saps and Rogue, that's pretty much how all you need to do to beat fucking Q-Block. Surprised Miracle's not more popular.
I got a friend who walks the strip with a gun in his hip. His reason is this: if people call it glimpse, they won't be talking shit. And he gets right this heavy fist. He got heels and taking his feet on his quarters. He cooks out from lips. To you, this is as crazy as it gets. To the man with the bruises on hands, it only makes sense. Yeah.
Dude, Leah, how funny is that? It's like the moment you started talking about this deck, not that this deck's bad or anything, but like it's just funny that like the moment you said that I think this deck's the best, and then immediately after we end up fighting the deck. He's running an out-of-date version of Malagos Druid. I'm sorry. If Rogue runs Sap, yep, read that. Kingsblade already runs Sap, I think. But Kingsblade isn't the most competitive version of Rogue. Like, maybe you just run Kingsblade in the Rogue deck, sure. But I don't think Kingsblade Rogue, or Miracle Rogue, as they call it, is the best version of Rogue. I think Aggro Rogue actually still is just the best version of Rogue. Kingsblade is a powerful card, but you can't build your entire deck around it, I don't think. I think you can kind of supplement it. Like, I can see like an Aggro Rogue deck that runs like Dark Corsair and stuff that isn't like too involved into the strategy working. And it just being kind of like a value card, whatever else. But you don't run the 3-1, you just like, whatever. You have Kingsblade, you have it type deal. His hand is garbage. But I do not think the actual Kingsblade Rogue deck is that good, because the strategy is so linear, and it relies on your deck literally out-resourcing your opponent completely. Holy fuck, we're so screwed. Thank God. It's the best draw in our deck. Alright, I don't quite know how we win. I'm literally at the mercy at the top of my deck. Alright, so if we melee this 2-3, we're able to play Prim Drake next turn if we draw it. If we don't draw it, I'm going to cry. Most likely, the play is just to go face and just like lose out on the killing Firefly cleanly if we draw Prim Drake. Because our next play is most likely going to be this thing.
Was a man from Ветер осенний стучится в окно, плачет опять надо мной. Ночью гроза, а на утро туман. Солнце остыло совсем. Давние боли идут чередой. Пусть собираются все.
What the hell is going on in this video? Pretty good vocals though. Oh, fuck. That's for sure that. Buffs the 3-1 and trade it in, we gain 7 health. We buff the Medivh, we gain 8 health. We can just use our face in this to clear that, so that's the play. Let's get our charge. Alright. What? What is life? I don't know if there's a taunt creature we can get, but that's the only way we win. What is this, man? Oh, feels so bad. We were doing so good. Just kill me, dude. Holy shit. Don't care. At least it wasn't Savage Roar, right? I'm gonna be just easily Savage Roar. Or the Adapt card. But then he couldn't have curved out that easily with that, though. Whatever, I'm content. We're doing our climb is fair enough. We have a positive win rate. A decently positive win rate. We're not gonna be here all night. Climbing.
Bring victory.
I must protect the wild.
So Ninja, what deck did you want to show me whenever you wanted to play me earlier? Oh, that was for when you were testing interactions. Oh, okay. I will know weird decks you want to 1v1 me. I will tomorrow. I'm not going to do it tonight. I want to climb tonight. But I definitely love, like, figuring out shit like that. What weird interactions do you want to, like, go over? Just curious. What do we do here? Just draw one. We have this. We don't need to draw. Just do damage to it. We'll force it to heal it. If he heals it, whatever. We just play Ledge King. If he doesn't, we kill it with this. But yeah, I've been trying really, really hard to make a good Quest Paladin deck. And I just cannot do it. I cannot do it. I've worked on it all, like, on one of the expansions. I think it was Oguro. Like, when it first came out, I tried my hardest to make it work. What are you doing? But yeah, I just can't figure it out, man. I just can't figure it out. It's too difficult. I think you're, like, literally the only other creative deck builder in the Hearthstone Club. Maybe even at Penn State. Test the Recruit Hunter deck with the new Legendary in the 5/4. Solid. I made Recruit Hunter, like, the first, whenever everything first came out, obviously. I just couldn't figure it out. I kind of just gave up, because I just... So, like, I'm sure you noticed the same problem, too. But in between the 6-drop 5/4 and turn 3, maybe Barnes, and you consider Barnes, too, because you probably run Barnes in a deck anyway. But in between those turns, Hunter doesn't do anything. So, like, it's, like, really frustrating, because, like, I want to be doing competitive stuff. This song's really loud. Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. Okay. I could not think at all. Let's just do Lich King. But yeah, I gave him a Recruit Hunter. I'd be interested in seeing your deck, because, like, I haven't worked on it since the beginning of this expansion. And it was the deck I was most interested in testing for. I was like, I can play these super competitive decks. Like, it's super fucking easy. Like, my plays, they rarely take longer than, you know, 15 seconds. Because, like, there's no reason for them to take longer than 15 seconds. Because, like, half the time you're just rolling on them like this. And, like, it doesn't really fucking matter. Like, I'm not playing Alternate Station. Hopefully he doesn't have his Raza. That'd be great. I think it's better to get the Yashraj down and uncontested as soon as possible. That's why I opted to play it instead of this. Christ. How often does this happen? The past 2 times I've played against it, that's happened. I guess I should have drew a card. I didn't want to draw cards, we were going to draw for this card. But I forgot that Gaming Deathwing Dragonlord was an option. Yeah, that was my biggest issue. I tried running Secret Package, but it's just not enough to get you to turn 8 or turn 6. Yep, that's literally the first strategy I tried, was running the Secret Package, using the Wolves to summon on turn 5 to kind of just like limp you into that turn. And then I tried a just straight up mid-range package, but it just felt like it just dropped off. It went from just like it went from like really good curve, Animal Companion, and then it's like it just stopped. And it's like, wow, what am I supposed to do in between here that's competitive? And I just couldn't figure it out, so I just gave up. And like, I don't usually give up on it. Like, I play Quest Paladin for the love of God, right? And I'm like convinced there was a deck somewhere in there But when I look at Recruit Hunter, it's just like, what am I doing better than Big Priest by playing this? You know? It isn't like, so like, you have to run these shitty 8-drops in your deck and shitty Beast in your deck that only work if you recruit them. So you'll get these draws where you'll have like really clunky Beast in your hand, and because you're not, like, you can't just make a curved deck and curve into it regardless, because you need to have a blitzing opening as a Hunter deck to ensure that you have the table moving into those later turns, or else you won't have the table. Because what usually happens is that Hunter loses control of the field at one point in time, and they have to rely almost entirely on base damage or hero power damage to finish off their opponent, right? I guess this is fine. So, like, when you're playing a deck that needs the field, that doesn't just nuke them from your hand or through Eagle Horn or whatever else, it's really frustrating that you have to play really early curved creatures, because the only removal you get is a bad Jade Lightning that can't even target face. But I'm sure you know all of this if you've been testing it. Figure it out in Wild, then fuck Wild. Let me play Wild. If I have incentive to play Wild, I'll play Wild. But yeah, I try Control Hunter all the time. I know you like Wild, Leo, and I don't mean the rag on Wild. Don't get me wrong, man. It's just, Blizzard doesn't care about it, so why should I? I already said this earlier. They're willing to spend $30,000 for a speedrunner tournament for their dungeon mode that has absolutely zero balance. Is about you getting one package of cards for a class and you lose the entire run. Then, like, I don't understand. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, why, like, that gets a $30,000 tournament to promote that game type when an actual format that has been in the game for the past year and a half is getting nothing like that. It gets no, like, if there were tournaments that, like, incentivize people to, like, hey, Blizzard's hosting these tournaments, there's going to be a Wild World Championship, it's going to be worth $100,000, not even X number of dollars it is now, which I'm not sure how much the World Championship is for Standard. I believe the last time I checked it was $100,000. That was like 3 years ago. That's the last time I actually looked at how much they made. But if you had a tournament like that with the Standard tournament, and people could actually have a reason to grind the Wild ladder, then I would do that. But there's no reason to grind the Wild ladder. There's no reason to, like, understand the Wild meta, because it has no grand scheme effect or anything. Standard constructed, however, does. You learn stuff, and that stuff is applicable later on. We're gonna mill a card. Sucks. Hopefully it's not anything important. Maybe it's Ultimate Infestation. There is a Wild over there. That I did not know this. I did not know this at all.
My hand is too full.
He just passed turn. My goodness. Then I guess I'm wrong. I did not know they had a Wild tournament. As far as I understood it, is that they had a invitational in which, at one point, I think in June, that they invited all of the top Wild ladder players to a tournament, and then that's all I heard of that, and I never heard about it ever again. All right. Well, we beat a turn 4 Barnes in an extremely unfavored matchup. Yeah, Leo, link me any information you have on that, man. Link me the information. Link it to me. I'll look it up if you don't want to. Only because you proved me wrong. If indeed the case that it does exist in the magnitude that I expect it to be existing, then there is validity for playing WoW. But otherwise, if it's not comparable at all to standard constructed, then why is there a reason to play it? That's the main point I was getting at. We'll keep it nourish. Oh, well, so like for what I understand, so I don't want to get tripped up on my words too much, that was just like whoever, they didn't mention anything about it prior. They were just like, the top WoW players from this month, you're getting an invitation to this WoW tournament, right? And then no other month has, as far as I understand it, no other month has any impact on whether or not you get invited to these tournaments at the end of the year. So like last month, people who placed top wild letter last month, as far as I understand it, they do not, that ranking does not count towards anything. It doesn't do anything in the game. It doesn't do anything outside of the game. It doesn't do anything. And that's what I'm really talking about. As for tournaments, yes, I guess if there is tournaments outside of that one that they did 4 months ago, then sure, you can make money off of that. How much was the prize pool for this Wild Open? $8,000. At least it's some money. It's just embarrassingly low considering the amount of money Hearthstone makes. Because like the average Hearthstone player spends about $80 to $100 on this game a year, right? Like, you're talking about the dedicated Hearthstone players, not like the ones that are, like, coming in for every expansion that they stop playing the game type shit. Like, the dedicated Hearthstone players, I'd estimate somewhere around 100 to 150,000 people. They spend that much money on the game a year, right? That's a lot of money. At minimum. Not even mentioning merchandising and all that other shit. And that's just bare minimum. I have no idea how much they actually make. I'm sure it's an assload more than any other game. There's a reason most games nowadays are trying to like move into this like aspect of like loot boxes and stuff. That's why you see like Star Wars Battlefront. They now have like a loot box system where it isn't just like it is like Call of Duty or whatever else or any other game where you just get the gear you want or you work toward through rewards of the game. It's all luck based like Hearthstone. That's what Halo did too. It's the first time I've seen Hearthstone's impact on games outside of card games was through Halo 5, I think it was, where they introduced the loot box system in their game as well. But yeah, they make a lot of money, I'm sure, if other game companies are like, wow, this game continues to make money even though they don't actually produce any new content. So we only get to play one of these next turn, so we're going to play one now because we're like really close to dying. We're going to play the other one next turn on this guy, and then the following turn we're going to play Alternate Fixation and Pray. Total prize pool is $25,000. And it's a qualification to go on to a larger tournament. I don't know about other regions, but China has a huge qualification for the Wild Open to select the top 2 players to play in the Wild Open. So what, first place we get like 15,000, and second place we get like 10,000 or something, right? Wow. Did it cast it? Oh, it reveals it. We have to get this guy down because we want to be able to ultimate the station and get more creatures on the table. Let's see what our creature is. We're going to overdraw, but it'll be fine. I don't know, man. I just don't feel its impact. I just don't feel it, right? Like, I play this game enough to where you would think that, like, I would feel that kind of impact if they were trying to push Wild. So, like, I feel Heroes of the Storm's impact on me of them trying to promote their game. I don't feel the Wild impact from Hearthstone, and I play Hearthstone daily, you know? Wow. Why is he that afraid of Medivh? I like Wild because it involves a greater pool of cards in which to deck build. It isn't the fact that they're older cards, it's more or less, to me at least, it's more that you get to have all the tools that the design team intends these cards to work with. Because whenever they test, well, that's a shitty ass card. Whenever they test these cards, you also have to test it through Wild. They do care about Wild, they just don't care about Wild, you know? They make sure nothing's too broken. But like, the biggest gripe I have about Wild is that, the dominant decks in Wild are gonna stay the dominant decks until they address the archetype completely by nerfing cards or buffing cards, whatever else. So like Raza Priest, which I hate Priest, and I hate Rito Priest the most of all Priest classes in my entirety of playing Hearthstone. But Raza Priest is the best deck, best class, and best archetype in Wild, so you're gonna fight it. No matter what you're playing, no matter how good your deck is, you're gonna fight that deck every single time. Or, sorry, at least once per day if you play Wild. And I just don't like seeing that deck. I don't like playing against the deck. It's not fun at all. It's not just that deck, it's Warlock as well. They also have the Rito strategy, in which they combo lock you to death or whatever else. And those strategies aren't fun to me to play, like, for me to play against. Because I have to design my deck knowing that that is the deck I have to build, be able to beat. Ugh. Ugh. Oh my goodness. See you later. Like Ragnaros, Dr. Boom, Rita Jackson. Dr. Boom I can definitely understand. Mysterio Shaldra I can understand. Paladin and Shredder I actually enjoy playing with too. Lothab I really like. That was one of the cards. I think that card should be classic. Like, you should always have one card in a set that has completely stopped bullshit from happening. What is this? What is this play? To the new age. Alright, well. Nice. There's a lot of cool cards for the older sets, and a lot of cool, like, I haven't been able to play Aggro Shaman in a while, and Total Trog and Total Golem are two of my favorite cards. I think because they're broken. I don't really care about that. I just like playing those cards. They're for a while, Shaman never had the early game. If you remember those times, Shaman never had the early game. It's like, it was completely foreign at one point in time for Shaman to actually be good at winning the early game. It's not the case anymore. Shaman's a fucking force to be reckoned with. Now, let's just play this. This plays around Raza. I don't know why I always stops me at this point. No. We have 6, 10, 14. For the faces, barbaric Kendrick and I don't time. Everything in life subject to change. Change with, change ground, change clothes, change opinions right before I change my mind. I don't really know your business. Been in this since I was bending Lego block. Now you tell the world about me. Tater tots on my shotgun, knock them out with necklace stars. Got the limit, I gotta finish at the first rapper on Mars. Mark my word, I'ma make my mark. Even when they start, they mark. My intention is to Deathwing next turn, unless I can lethal with the swipes, and then summon my Lich King off Frostborn. What I'm worried about is Mind Control, if he has another one of them in his deck. I like Concede Shaman in Wild. Oh, I like playing Marabi Shaman in Wild. That's an archetype I don't think anybody else has discovered yet. And if they have not said anything about it on any channel that I monitor. But I figured out, literally solved a deck in Wild, in which you play Marabi. Alright, dude. You're gonna hit me? Hit me. Actually, I need him not to hit me. Hopefully he doesn't have Raza right now. Or Anduin, rather. I heard her deck was Oil Rogue. Yeah. Rip indeed. I haven't thought about that deck in a while. God damn it. Mind Control is kicking my ass right now. That's right. I think if we draw Ultimate Finishing after we do this, we should be able to win. That's not what I want to see. I have to top deck Ultimate Infestation now or I lose. Masterful indeed. I don't know what to play around. He got lucky. He got Malfurion too. I gave him the help he needed to get him out of my burst range. Alright, that's all I'm going to do for tonight though, guys. So I couldn't stream for super late, but I am getting pretty fatigued. I streamed for quite a while today. It's reaching the 3-hour mark, even though I've only been on for 2.5 hours, like for this segment. But I streamed 4 hours before now. But my voice is getting pretty raspy, and I don't want to keep talking before it gets damaged or whatever. But if you enjoyed the stream, be sure to follow if you haven't already. Thanks to your boy Danny for following earlier, man. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Hope this is what you expected after you clicked the follow button. If you have any questions or whatever else, I don't know what your experience level is. I get all kinds of people with different experience levels in the stream, so it's really hard to like know how to tailor like my conversations. Either way, I'll be streaming again tomorrow, so if you guys are on and have nothing else better to do, feel free to tune in. We can bullshit and argue, and then we can test tomorrow as well, Ninja, off stream or whatever else. I can check out your Hunter deck and see what you did differently. But either way, thanks for hanging out, guys. I'll catch you guys later. I'll be around to chat for a bit after, not too long after though, if you guys had anything else to say.